I have very troubling news, you guys. Dark clouds continue to go over the Yellowstone as a family tragedy impacted the lives of not one, but two of the show's beloved actors. Unfortunately, after days of research, a beloved 1923 actor is found dead. And now we are all in mourning as the Yellowstone family. Trigger warning before we dive into the issue. Unfortunately, there will be some domestic violence talk in the video, as well as the death of a very young person. So please bear that in mind. If you're ready, let's get into the video. I assume many of you guys are familiar with the famous actor Mo Brings Plenty, who's starring as Mo in Yellowstone as the assistant of Thomas Rainwater. Recently, he announced that his nephew went missing after the Easter weekend. As you can already imagine, the news made a shockwave through not only the Yellowstone fandom, but also the entire entertainment industry. The thing is, you guys probably know the nephew of Mo Brings Plenty as well, but perhaps not aware of it. Why? Well, because he was actually acting in the Yellowstone prequel series 1923 as the new friend of Tiana Rainwater. You might remember that in the very last episode of the show's first season, the two got closer, hinting at a potential romantic relationship in the next season. His name was Cole Young Plenty, and based on his performance in 1923, I can say that he was a very promising young actor. You can imagine how it's very sad to hear his name through such heartbreaking news. What happened then? How come Cole went missing and eventually found dead? Well, apparently, Cole was implicated in a domestic violence case. According to Lawrence police, a warrant for Cole's arrest was requested from the district attorney following an Easter morning incident that reportedly had a woman screaming for assistance. Lawrence police detailed that upon their arrival at the incident location, Cole had already left the scene. His last known direction was southbound on the 59 highway, driving a 2005 Ford Explorer with a Kansas license plate, and he had been missing since then until the tragic news arrived. Initially, his father Joseph made an urgent plea on Facebook for his son to get in touch. He expressed deep concern for his son's well-being, stating his family is very worried about him. He hasn't messaged me or called me back. I have some of our family and friends in the area looking for him. His sister Belle also took to Instagram to circulate a missing person flyer and described Cole's looks. She shared, "We are continuing to pray for my brother's safety and that he is found." Looking back at these messages brings tears to my eyes, knowing how everything got ended. His family was not the only ones looking for Cole. The Yellowstone cast also joined forces to find Cole as soon as possible. Cole Hauser became the first one to reach out on Instagram, urging anyone with information on the whereabouts of Cole to contact law enforcement. Michelle Randolph and Kelsey Asbill also echoed Hauser's call for assistance on their social platforms, encouraging followers to help locate Cole. Unfortunately, the next day, all hopes regarding Cole vanished as Sherrod's office in Johnson County announced that they discovered a deceased male in a wooded area away from the vehicle, who was later identified as Cole. The cause of Cole's death is still unknown, but the investigation continues. After the tragic news, Mo released the following statement on social media. "I am deeply saddened to confirm that my son, Cole, has been found and is no longer with us. We want to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone for the prayers and positive thoughts you sent for Cole. We would also like to thank everyone who came to walk beside us as we searched for my son and provided the resources we needed to expand our search areas. I learned this week how many people knew the goodness in Cole's heart and loved him. Cole was only 27 years old, and he had a bright future ahead. I send my condolences to the family and wish them to find peace and comfort if possible. As always, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one."